welcome to another video from the farm. Today we're doing a little bit of a test with our electric chainsaw. We're going to see how many batteries it will take to fill our log store we made the other day from pallets completely with wood. So this is the giant pile of wood I'm going to chew through today. Lots of smaller stuff, lots of bigger stuff underneath. Unfortunately it's wetter underneath, so the bigger stuff's definitely going to need drying. But we've got 4 or 5 ton of wood here. And obviously once we get it in the log store, this will dry out in no time at all. It's already a year old, so it's only the bottom that's going to need to dry out properly. The top is literally going to be pretty much ready to burn straight away, I'd imagine. Now before I start fishing out wood and chopping it all into pieces, I just thought I'd quickly share with you a little thing I thought would help me cut relatively the same size bits of wood every time. So basically what I'm going to do, wrap a cable tie around here like that. And now we want roughly 9-inch bits of wood. So I'm going to measure 9 inches away from here and just cut a little tab on the cable tie. So then I can just line up the end of the cable tie with the end of the log, put a mark in and cut away. And hopefully I'll be within 1 inch each time. Right then, cable tie's in position. Snip that off the right length and we'll get going. Whilst using an electric chainsaw, a couple of things to do before you get going. Make sure your blade's nice and sharp. I sharpened this before the last time I used it and I only cut literally 2 cuts, so it should be nice and sharp still. And also check you've got plenty of chain oil in there. As you can see, that's red with chain oil. And my chain is nice and dark still. If you've got any rust patches, you know your oil's not working right or you haven't got any in there if you're just coming back to your chain. But always good practice to clean your chain a little bit and run it through the mechanism so it gets nice and oiled before you put it away after each use. Right then, just double check this and then I'll get going. So I'm going to aim not to do too many journeys with all this wood. So for now I'm just going to chuck a load out onto the track and then I'll cut it in position near the log store itself. So we're just beginning to run out of battery now. As you can see, it's flashing, which means it's on its last legs. But we've got loads cut off one battery. As you can see, a good couple of wheelbarrows full of small stuff and medium stuff that's ready to go straight in the fire. And then we've got some larger stuff cut over here that needs to be split in half. Maybe a quarter, probably a half will do. But yeah, as you can see, one battery, quite a lot done already. Right, let's crack on with some more wood. Yeah, we've got a hell of a lot to go through still. And there's still all that in there too. So I've just done another battery in. As you can see, bottom's about 1/3 full. My big and medium stuff. Just started chopping a bit more small stuff, so I've only got one layer in really. But yeah, let's crack on with another battery. Battery number 3, here we go. This chainsaw tears through logs. No effort at all, and it's really safe as well. As you can hear there, as soon as I'm letting go, it's stopping within half a second. Not like a normal I've got minimal safety gear on and I feel comfortable. Just got some steel toe caps. There we go. Cut super well. So we've got 1 bar left on the battery, and we've got just over half a cord cut now. Rain's kicking off a little bit and it's meant to be bad, so we're going to pack away and we'll crack on again tomorrow with the end of battery 3 and battery number 4. Let's just say after that intense shower we've got a little bit of surface water. Yeah, everywhere in England's getting a bit flooded at the minute and we haven't escaped that. Fortunately, I've put everything in the right position, so it's well outside of the flood zone. So I've been lifting some more wood out the wood pile. Stu is putting a few more slabs down, getting ready to start the next pallet wood store. And yeah, been cracking on a little bit. We finished battery 3 off. About to begin battery 4. We should hopefully fill up this bottom layer nicely with battery 4, and yeah, be over a full cord. So we've got about half to a quarter of this 4th battery left. Because I've been doing loads of small cuts, I've actually got quite a lot of that pile chopped up. Quite a few big logs as well, but mostly small stuff with this battery, and yeah, got loads done. Right, let's crack on, finish this battery off. We'll get all this stacked up. Whilst I'm just chucking a few of these bits in, just thought I'd mention a couple of different ways that you can stack your wood so you can actually dry it out much faster than this. Now obviously, because we've got this under cover, as you can see, we've got all the pieces laid out flat and then we're just building layers up on top of them. But if you've got this pile outside, that's probably not the best way. You're going to end up with damp spots right in the middle, so your wood's not going to dry very well in the middle like that. Basically you want to stack them 1 layer flat, 1 layer across like that if you're keeping it outside, and so on and so forth. Then yeah, another layer end on, and then on top of that another layer like that. That'll create lots more airspace than stacking them like this, and you'll get much drier wood much faster. But yeah, we're keeping this under cover, so stacking them like this, it'll still dry out pretty quick because we've got good airflow coming in from this side. This is the prevailing wind side. And alternatively, you can put your wood inside a structure like the polytunnel here. Now this dries wood out ridiculously fast, so obviously there's next to no moisture in here, and any tiny bit of sun creates heat in here compared to the outside temperatures, so it dries the wood out fast. And in summer you can dry fresh logs out in like a week inside a polytunnel. Yeah, as you can see, we've just got big piles of that's the scrap wood. That was all where our log store is. We've just had all this out for months and months and months, and it was all soaking wet. And as you can see, this is interior construction timber, most of it, and it's already bone dry, all of it, ready to be burnt or used for projects. Undecided what we're going to do with this yet. We're definitely keeping all of these 3-inch posts that we retrieved out of the pile though. We've got about 20 left and they're all bone dry already, all apart from this one I've just spotted. Maybe we've got a drip. Now as I'm stacking these small bits, I'm stacking the back on this left hand side first, so we can retrieve the logs from this corner first. We don't end up with a giant Jenga and it all falls in on us when we're taking logs out. So basically, yeah, take it out in the same way as I build it up is the plan, and hopefully it all stays intact and doesn't fall off. So I've finished putting that bit of wood I've just cut up in here now. As you can see, we're up to the 1.5 meter level, and we've just got this corner to fill in, which I guess the leftover battery on here would do no problem. So yeah, 4 batteries equals 1 cord of wood, according to my little test I've done here. Now obviously, other than the added benefit of having no fuel expenditure and my eardrums, I've survived all that cutting nicely as there's no noise. Highly efficient. As you can see, I've done loads of cuts because of how many little pieces of wood I've cut off 4 batteries. And yeah, the chain's alright as well. Probably needs a little bit of sharpening after all that, I would guess. But we're still cutting nicely just then. So we're losing the light a little bit now, so I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Not finish out this 4th battery to fill up this corner. But a decent amount done. Lots of little cuts. Lots of big cuts too. Not too much wood to split though, which is ideal for my little log burner I've got. And yeah, a full winter's worth of fuel of 4 batteries. Right then, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. Feel free to leave any comments you've got below. Until next time.